Hi students, today I'll be completing NPSC 2015 from question number 101 to 200. Question number 101 ba 200 complete correlations. So let's get the video started. First, question number 101. Sodium carbonate is a basic salt because it is a salt of a uh, strong base and weak acid. Next, the 12th five-year plan aimed at reducing head count ratio of consumption over poverty over the plan period by 10 percentage points. So what is head count ratio? So head count ratio is the number of people under poverty divided by total population. So the 12th five-year plan to reduce the number of people living under poverty to 10%, reducing the 10%. Next, the trickle-down hypothesis refers to the impact of per capita income on poverty. What is trickle-down hypothesis? Trickle-down hypothesis simply means that the various centrally sponsored schemes that is introduced at both the central and the state government should reach the poorest of the poor. So this is trickle-down effect, and it is used to refer the impact of per capita income on poverty. So next, find the odd one among the following. So rectangle, rectangle, square, parallelogram, and trapezium. So all the figures are part of the parallelogram, that is four sides, except for trapezium. Except for trapezium, that is no sides are parallel to each other. Next, as of the following, who is the speaker of the Nagaland Legislative Assembly? So now is Sharingan, Mr. Sharingan Longkumar. Next, the reproductive part of the flower which possesses the sex cells or germ cell is called the it is both sepals and carpels. And stamen is the uh, male sexual part of a plant. Stamen, men, stamen. So if we remember the acronym, man means male part, and the stamen is a male portion, and while carpel and sepals are the part of the female portion. Artificial method of propagation and grafting is a method in which. So what is artificial grafting? Grafting is a method in which two plants having different qualities are joined together by uh, by binding them together, and this results in grafting. So two plants are joined together in such a way that two stems join and form as a single plant. Next, which district of Nagaland shares boundary with Myanmar, Arunachal, and Assam? So Mon, which is located on the northern part of Nagaland, shares the boundary with Myanmar, Arunachal, and Mon. Arunachal and Assam. So Mon is the correct answer. Next, rolling part plan is associated with Janata government. So rolling plan was provided was given on started on 1978 to 80, and it was turned by Governor Mendel because the rolling plan was introduced when the government led by Indira Gandhi failed and Morarji Desai came to power, and during the short stint um, they they introduced a plan known as the rolling plan. However, after the coming of Indira Gandhi, the rolling plan was removed, and the new plan was introduced. Next, which of the following is used for treating an indigestion? Indigestion means formation of acidity. So anti-acid is used. Antiseptic is used for preventing infection. Antibiotic is used against bacteria, and analgesic is for pain relief. Next, uh, select the correct answer using the code given below. So vitamin A is which causes night blindness. Vitamin B causes beriberi. That is deficiency of vitamin B. Vitamin C is scurvy. Scurvy is gum bleeding, and vitamin D is rickets. Rickets is uh, weakening of bones. So answer is B. And there are different names for different vitamins. A is called retinol. B and B starts from B1 to B12, and C is called ascorbic acid, also known as citric acid. T is ergo orgocalciferol or calciferol, and E is tocopherol, and B is phylloquinine. Next, aeroponics is a technique of growing plants without air. So aeroponics is not related to air, but it is related to soil. So aeroponics is related to soil. Water is called hydroponics. Who is the current CVC? So the answer is the current is nitrosylvanosol. Next, the target the target growth of the 205 plan was the 205 plan was launched between 2012 to 17. However, it did not occur because the UPA government was removed by the NDA government, but the target was 8.1. What is the full form of NEHDC? Northeastern Handicraft and Handloom Development Corporation Limited. So answer is A. Next, which of the following is not correctly matched? So the answer is Kundamkalam. So Kundamkalam is located in Tamil Nadu. The rest are all power stations, nuclear power station. Next, which among the following statement is not correct for mammals? So mammals don't have a three-chambered heart. So what is a three-chambered heart? A three-chambered heart is a heart in which uh, most of the mammals have two-chambered heart. Two-chambered heart, that is the fertile the purified blood will come, and the unpurified blood will flow from the other uh, will flow to the other parts of the body. And since reptiles have three chamber blood allows reptiles to allow filtered blood as well as non-filtered blood. So that is why reptiles are cold-blooded, and this is found in amphibians and reptiles like um, frog and lizards, etc. In which year the Woods Dispatch on Education was introduced? In 1854. The Woods Dispatch um, was dispatched under the chairmanship of Sir Charles Wood, and it was dispatched under the Charter Act of 1853 for education. Next, Abhinav Bharat is a revolutionary society organized by V.D. Savarkar, Vinay Damodar Savarkar, along with his brother Mitra Mela in 1904. Which one of the following elements react violently with water? So, potassium is the element that reacts with water violently. So they are stored in special chemicals. Next, so who was the chief minister during 2006? During 26 January 2008 to March 2008. So since during this period it was under president's rule, and no during a president's rule no chief minister was there, so this none of this. And to notice, Nagaland has been under four president's rule in 1975, in 1988, in 1992, and in 2008. And 2008 is the shortest president's rule. Next, which converts mechanical energy into electrical energy? So generator is a device that is used to convert mechanical energy into electrical energy. Motor is a device that converts electrical energy into mechanical energy. Battery converts chemical energy into electrical energy. And switch is it is used to turn on and off electrical equipment. Next, in which language Babur Nama was written? So Babur Nama was written in Turkey, because Babur Nama is an autobiography of the ruler of the first Mughal emperor Babur, and and during the reign of Akbar only, the court language was changed to Persian. Before that, yeah, the Turkish language was used. Next, Need of developing which goods sector was emphasized on by Vakil and Brahmananda. So this is a committee on developing which goods sector. And if you look at the other committee, Raja Chelia committee is on tax committee, and C Rangarajan was on poverty. And next, the Hindu College was opened in 1870 in Calcutta by David Hare. So the Hindu College was later named as President's College. Next, in which year Raja Chola allowed Sri Vijaya ruler to build a Buddhist vihara. So the place is Nagapatinam. Raja and his son Rajendra I were the ruler of the Chola dynasty. Next, a three-man peace commission secured an agreement for a peace ceasefire in 1964. Who amongst the following were the members of the three-man peace commission? So the three-man peace commission was consisted of J. Prakash Nayan, Reverend Michael Scott, and A.B. Chaliha. So the answer is one. D 1, 4, and 5. AZ Piso was not there. Jawahar Nehru was not there. So and the Naga peace, uh, this peace commission was formed in 6th of September 1964 and it lasted till 1968. Next, the 10th channel. The 10th channel separates Andaman and Nicobar Island, and it is a place where the Indira point, the lowest point of India territory, that is 6 degree 45 degree north, is located. Cabinet mission visited on 1946, and it arrived on 24th of March 1946, but it arrived in India on 24th of March 1946. The first person president of New Development Bank of BRICS was KV Kamat. Now next, which one of the following is associated with the Bhagat Singh in throwing the bomb? So Bhagat Singh threw a bomb at the Central Legislative Assembly with Badugeshwar Dutt, and this was done in order to protest the Public Safety Bill on 8th of April 1929. The headquarters of Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank is located in Beijing, and it consists of 97 members. Next, by which act the hierarchy was introduced in India? The hierarchy means a division of power uh, between the center and the state is between the legislative council is given by 1919 Montagu Chelmsford reforms. Next, the first national emergency was declared in 1962 during the Indo-China War, and the national emergency was provided for was proclaimed in India for three times. That is during the Chinese invasion in 62 to 68, in the Indo-Pakistan War of 71 and 75, and as another emergency which was started by Indira Gandhi in 1975 to 77, following which the 42nd Amendment of the Indian Constitution was provided, which was also known as the Mini Constitution of India. Next, which of the following is the largest state? The largest state is Rajasthan, and second is Madhya Pradesh, third is Maharashtra, and last is Uttar Pradesh. The average size holding is in India is 1.23 hectares. BRICS was held in this is current affairs. Which among the following variety of coal contains highest percentage of carbon? So the highest percentage of carbon contains in anthracite. Anthracite has more than 90% under coal. The second is bituminous. The third is lignite, and the fourth is peat. Peat is the lowest variety of carbon, coal containing carbon. Naga origin myth says that the spirit, man, and Taj are the three sons of the same woman. So this is the tiger. So this is the folklore of the Sumi Nagas. Next, the newspaper started by Gandhiji was Indian Opinion, which was started in 1903, and this Indian Opinion was related to the Indian National Congress, which is formed in 1894 by Mahatma Gandhi. Next, Mati Makonnen was who died recently, was the father of SMS. This is all current affairs. Next, the Bhagavan Shah committee report laid down the guidelines for constitutional head. Said this Bhagavan Shah committee. Under this committee, the recommendation was that the it headed the committee of governor to outline guidelines. And next, to which of the following religion the text Maini Kalai is connected? So Buddhism, and this is related to the epics of Tamil literature. And next, question number 152. Which among the following districts in Dangi National Park is located? So among the following Perin is located, and it is the largest national park in Nagaland, and it is 202.2 square kilometer. Next, which is the 29th state? So Telangana is the 29th state, which was carved out of Andhra Pradesh on 2nd of June 2014. And the shifting cultivation Odisha and Andhra Pradesh is known as Bodu. So Bodu is called is the shifting cultivation is called Bodu in Odisha and Andhra Pradesh. Next, question number 155. Which of the following hoped to use the Congress as a safety valve? So it was used by Hume, A.O. Hume. Where is the pearl fishing done in India? So it is done in Tuticorin in Tamil Nadu. Chahilgani means a college of 40 or the group of 40, which was started by Iltutmish, which consisted of nobles of 40. However, this Chalhalgani or Chalisa was removed by Balban. So these are additional information. Next, the which year the Widow Remarriage Act 1856 under the Lord Governor Generalship of Lord Dalhousie. Majority of Naga population lived in village and depend on agriculture. Next, on December 25th, festival is celebrated by Angami people is Sekrenia. Mots is celebrated by Aus. Bishu is celebrated by Kachari, and Zukanyu is celebrated by Chakizang. The Rajya Sabha to authorize to legislate on a said subject is 2 by 3rd of the majority. So the Rajya Sabha can authorize to legislate on a state subject and by 2 by 3rd of the majority. And the Zimi Nakas built stone lane pots which are used to increase the fertility of the crops. Next, according to the Constitution of India, executive power is vested with the president under Article 52 of the Constitution, by annexing which state Aurangzeb finally conquered Deccan in 1687 in Golconda in southern India. Konyaks believe that the great amount of power is there in the hands of the god Gawang. So Gawang is the god name of the god, and in Konyak tribe, Lichaba is for the Aus, Kenapfo is for the Angamis. Next, Zenabodo district of Nagaland shares its boundary with. So Zenabodo shares with 6 districts of Nagaland. In which session the Congress passed a resolution of fundamental rights? So Congress passed a resolution on Karachi. So on this was after the after the non after the civil disobedience movement on 29 of March 1931, where fundamental rights and national economic policy program was introduced. The working principle of a washing machine is centrifugation, that is rotational force. In how many countries does India share boundary with? 7 countries, and India has a total boundary length of 15,200 kilometers. In 1938, the Congress appointed the National Planning Committee under the chairmanship of uh, Jawaharlal Nehru. So, under the chairmanship of Jawaharlal Nehru, a National Planning Committee was introduced in 1938. Next, who was referred the Khel Ratna Award? About this Rajiv Gandhi Khel Ratna Award, recently the Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, has changed the name of Rajiv Khel Ratna Award to Major Dayan Chand Khel Ratna Award. Next, potassium salts of long chain carboxylic acid is also known as soap. So soaps are long chain potassium salts of carboxylic acid. Kota Komakatamaru incident is related to Indian migrant labor, and it is a Japanese ship that sailed from Singapore to Vancouver in 1914 during the uh, time during the during the First World War. Name match the following and choose the correct answer from the code given below. So Pom is for Mungyo, Rengmas is for the Ngada, Angami is for Sekirni, and Ao is for Motsu. So the option is A. Next, name the minister that in charge of the Ministry of Development and Northeastern States. So it is Dr. Jatendra Singh. Same. Who is the what is defined as a change of velocity over time? So acceleration. So acceleration, if we write it in the equation form, it is d by dt. So the change of velocity with time is also known as acceleration, and acceleration is a vector quantity. Next, the highest peak in the Ara Valley is Guru Shikhar, and Guru Shikhar is 1722 meter high. Which of the following said that Bahadur Shah that the Mughals would lose their title of king? So Canning. So Canning during the first war of Indian independence, Governor General Viceroy um, Canning said that Bahadur Shah Safar's death would lead the collapse of the Mughal Empire. Which of the following is not an audio file? So PDF is portable. This format is a file to open text. Next, the Deccan Trap is made of basalt. So Deccan Trap uh, is is responsible for the formation of the cotton soil or black soil. Next, Garo tribe belongs to the northeastern state. The the convention of appointing the senior most judge of the Supreme Court as the Chief Justice of India was broken with the appointment of A.N. Roy in 1973 when Indira Gandhi superseded uh, some senior courts to appoint A.N. Roy. And how many followers did Gandhiji start Dandi March on March 8, 1930? So it consisted of 78 followers, and the Dandi March started on 18 March and it finished on 6th of April, where Gandhiji formally announced the launch of civil disobedience movement, which the main staple food of the Nagas, that is rice. The governor of Bihar is Ramnath Kovind. He is not the president of India. Next, which of the following is not correctly matched? So is not correctly matched the magnetite because zinc is not a ore of magnetite. The ore of magnetite, the mineral that is the element that is produced from magnetite is iron, and lead is galena, copper is chalcopyrite, and aluminum is bauxite. Which of the following was elected as the first president of the All India Kisan Sabha? The All India Kisan Sabha was formed in 1936, and the president was Somesh Sajanand. Who authored the book Poverty and Un-British Rule in India? It is Dadabhai Naoroji, and he is also known as the Grand Old Man of India. What is the population of Nagaland? So the population of Nagaland in official 2011 census is 19 million 78,000 19 lakh 78,502. So if we look approximately, it is 20 lakh. If you convert to million, it is 2.01 million. But if we convert our 2011 census, it is 1.9 million. Next, Gandhiji wrote the Young India in which of the movement that will lead Swaraj? Wrote in Young India that through this movement he will bring Swaraj in 1 year. We are referring to the non-cooperation movement in 1920. And because of this, he said that he promised that he will bring Swaraj, which he was not able to bring, and thus he changed his ashram from Sabarmati to Wardha in Madhya Pradesh, in Maharashtra. Sorry. So with this, The last question is the financial year for Millennium Development Goals is 2015. However, the Millennium Development Goals were replaced by the Sustainable Development Goals, which was announced in 2015. So, and it provided for 17 types of goals so as to be achieved by 2030. So the latest goal is the Sustainable Development Goals. So with this, we come to the end of 2015 NPSC prelims. I hope you like. Please like and subscribe to this channel. Thank you.